up. Alright. Now I have to do the entire... I didn't want to do that. Pre-trial prep. What is pre-trial prep? Yeah, it's just gonna make me do the whole trial again. Damn. That's okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
I know what the class trial rules are. I already did all this. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Locker room dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the
Sakura was on the front page for some reason.
Blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh wait, no, I did the same thing last time. I forgot. I did the exact same. I should learn from mistakes. Oh my God. Hold on, I want to turn this game up just a tiny. Can you speak, by the way, or are you on mute?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all good.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was
an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
If you behave, you'll get more.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? It was covered in blood.
And the wound, as far as I'm concerned, you...
Yeah!
If over what? You hear the fiend?
Yeah, we were a little bit past this. Nah, we're good.
A lot past.
We weren't that far past, but yeah, we were pretty fast.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
What?
I found this. I get
What? More importantly, according to the first...
Oh.
But more... Never... Why don't...
I got it. Apparently, other than
However... So, there's...
Yeah. We get that off my screen.
It's because the cult...
no.
Yours.
Yes. Genocide...
Hey, Toko has like...
Is to...
What? Oh yeah, schizo. Now I know what I'm actually looking for. Oh no, wait, that's supposed to be S.
Yeah. Z.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know.
O.
I got it.
Yeah, my bad.
Now I understand. Is it? I think they thought.
Oh, perfect, Toko's...
I got it. You're talking.
That's right.
She
Don't...
Not to... In other words... The reason it was to...
What?
Toko...
Yeah.
What she's trying... No.
Huh?
Last night, and that trepidation...
This is... What? You...
You have this... Besides, you said, but in...
Yes, I know.
You...
How? But you... But you're... Well...
You...
That tongue is crazy.
What the Toko?
Yeah.
Like
This one is so...
yes, well, just look behind every... What's that? Well, a dad! Of course, and a nut! I mean, sure, it's a dad!
This should... There's a mo... Remember, if someone... Well... If a secret
There we go,
like
that's
that
right where we're
came
at.
to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been
Forever
forever
ruined,
So
yep.
she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Ah,
But
shit.
I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
What am I truth bulleting right now? Status of the dead body? The fuck does that even
Sorry,
mean?
but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that.
I don't know
but
what that
do you really
means.
expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, what's wrong?
Oh shit, cause she was in the warehouse!
Are the methods of murder really
Wait, no, she
exactly
wasn't.
the
That was
same?
Chihiro. Never mind,
I'm not
wrong
so sure
person.
about that.
Wrong person.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
It uses scissors.
How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
I don't think that's how that
But
works.
what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that. In a way, there are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and
And
this
this one. The neck and stomach. Wait, what? The fatal injury. Wait.
I can't-
Actually, fuck, I don't know.
For
Was that
one,
wrong?
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
How did scissors hold up bodies? There's no fucking way.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrange. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Nah, he can't be. The dude right next to me, right? The dude right next. He looks like a Big Mac, not me.
Listen up, Big Mac.
Okay, never
There's
mind.
actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Men?
Pattern.
This is
Figure
that as
that
men?
out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
It's because they're all men. The names? Because Chihiro's a girl.
Is it
Well, actually,
because
Chihiro is a girl.
Chihiro was a-
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, All the victims had something in common.
They were male.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell
You're
is
not.
wrong with you?
Yeah, literally.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it!
What now?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
You're going to jail.
So since
Alright.
Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
Ooh, he gonna beat your
I
ass.
would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Oh, shut up!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
How? How did she have that? What?
She's fully equipped.
That's
Damn.
right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
Yeah, that's the point.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Probably.
I mean, if she fell down the stairs by accident and died, would that
The body
really?
really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah! That's why we
Yeah.
figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer.
There is one person. One person who's gonna copy the Genocide Jack cases. It could have been the one. It could have been the dude who read the cases. Yo, Bayakuma. Oh my God! It could be Bayakuma. Where is Bayakuma? I mean,
Here's my answer.
you're the only one who knows.
Byakuya. It's
Oh,
possible you
Byakuya.
could have found out, isn't
Byakuya.
it?
Bro, I
You'd
should say
have no
Takomi.
problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Ooh.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Wait, actually.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Is she coming? What is happening?
Well, Byakuya, what's
I don't know.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
I don't remember that at all.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Except that you're not
On the contrary,
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. What the fuck does that mean? And this memorized frame can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. Wait. Wait, what? Bro, I'm cooked. I don't understand this. Alright, whatever. Monokuma file number 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room, you absolutely take it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Natural reaction for
This is not
any guy.
important. Skip this guy's
The
dialogue.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
True.
I wish you'd taken me with you.
You freak! Wait,
so,
what?
you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
I'm so confused
you
right now.
absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
What contradict? I don't understand.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting
Before we
weird...
found the body.
how?
Alright, oh wait, hold up.
Presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room, you
absolutely take it.
That's a natural reaction
Shut
for
up.
any guy.
Shut up, you're so useless.
The victim was Chihiro.
Who found the body? How'd you know it was him?
no, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Ooh.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
That's
see.
true.
That's a good answer, I must admit.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us.
Doesn't care. Yeah, because he's like the most self-centered person who thinks literally nothing can ever bad happen to him. So he knows he's not the killer. So he's like, I know it's gonna go well
What's
for me.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be...
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Thanks, Kyoko. Thanks. You wanna chime in here? You wanna say something? You know?
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what that is. Library desk lamp? The cord! The cord.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And
Yeah.
I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Hey,
you have.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
It doesn't. How can an extension cord look like a rope?
Yakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing.
Wait, is
after
Yakuya
the
actually the
murder.
killer? No way. I actually don't know.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord
No,
as
wait, because
much as you
Yakuya is
do
in the next
wouldn't
game.
discover that fact.
Or something.
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord.
Maybe, I
can't
don't know.
imagine
It's just
any
that
other possibility.
I'm excited to
That's
find out.
really what you think? Then your conclusion is something
No,
like
he's not the
this?
killer. I can tell because he would
I
be more.
killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Wrap it up. That's a confession. No.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
I mean, yeah.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Bro, Mondo.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Nah,
I
no.
know, but
It's
still,
not him.
There's something that's
We all die if he's right or wrong.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointment, she was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How
You're
could
wrong.
the scene of the crime have
Come on,
been
Makoto, say your thing.
anywhere else?
You're wrong.
Well,
No? Okay.
I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Did he
I
want to get?
believe I do.
Oh my god, he did.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
It's kind of obvious, pal. Take someone with 2
Come
seconds
on,
to know that.
Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yeah, I got you, twin. Alright. Okay, so there's Sakura's account, but then there's also the boys' locker room carpet, the 2 posters. There's a lot of things I could do of this, so I'm gonna say the 2 locker room posters for now.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
That is incredibly unimportant.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Makoto, quick question. How do you know this is a super popular boy band, by the way? Huh? Huh, Makoto? What you not telling us? He's the femboy all along. Okay.
Question.
I'm sorry.
No more
That doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying
He like recognized it
maybe
immediately
the
too. He was like,
posters were
wait,
switched?
that's a super popular. Like, bro. Alright, we get it. That's what you listen to, okay? You're one of the chicks. That's alright. posters were switched.
And there's
Hold
one
on.
other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
The rug.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
You're so sharp. You're so smart. Look at you go.
Protein coffee?
Can you actually shut up, Himifuji?
While I was
freaking
in the
hate you.
girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
There you go.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
How are you showing your evidence? Like, how are you doing that?
Does that mean that the
Did I bring the rug
carpet
with
was
me?
switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Celeste, you're smart. Alright? Use your noggin. Okay? If only one gender can access each room, if you eliminate your gender from the equation, you won't get caught. Alright?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
What do you mean, huh? This is not...
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Because he's a here.
To
He's
get
a
into the
man.
locker rooms, you have to... But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Nah, she tried to go in the... He tried to go in the girls' locker room. That's why he got shot up
She had
earlier,
no
almost.
way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Yes. Because he's a boy. A femboy.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it!
What?
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
Yeah, I do. I don't think they hacked the e-handbook, you fucking dumbass.
Shoot!
Alright, whatever.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys'
Shit,
locker room
I didn't mean to do
somehow?
that.
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
That is true. That
I'm
is true.
sure
That's
that
not
would have
happening.
no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Yeah, so they were able to borrow the handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
It's a fanboy!
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I...
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hold on a second. I
Thank
agree
you.
with you, though.
Kyoko, thank
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth. There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Lift up the skirt a little, see a weenie.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
That did not take much to mention.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations.
Please, I don't want to see Kiro and Mona, please. Why? Why? I don't want to see
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully?
No, Hafumi. Why are you even in here? Get out!
No, wait.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Actually, I don't know about that.
Leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you...
Shut up.
That's not it at all.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body.
Bro, didn't just tell us the thing. Why do y'all need to have her?
Her entire body.
Yoko, come on.
What? This is...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
If possible.
This girl
Is what?
is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting.
Shut the fuck.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Oh, no shit, you know everything about everyone.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of
Yes, I know. Can we get out of my, like... Thank you. Thank you. Very much.
I do apologize for... We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy. And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Anakuma, that's a little, that's a little transphobic.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then and the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes,
How?
that does seem plausible.
How do you not understand the motive for moving the body? The motive would obviously be...
Zelda.
Frickin' bro.
Well, I must admit I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Hey, His body was chill.
Excuse-
Okay.
This
Okay.
is the most titillating situation!
That's crazy, man.
The most what? The most what situation? What are you talking about? Get out
So
of here.
now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
No, they haven't. Can you shut your mouth?
Okay, well, connected or
I don't like her either.
Very interesting. This has become...
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned,
No.
do you still think Byakuya is
Byakuya's
the
not
killer?
the killer.
Well,
Obviously
without a
didn't
doubt,
know
Byakuya
anything.
is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it, but I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Wait, if he wasn't the killer, why would he arrange the
What?
body?
But aren't you the one who accused? He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have
Yeah,
anything
he's
to
the
do with it?
antagonist. He's supposed to
Plus,
piss you
the
off.
evidence he left behind was a little too, how can I put it, overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
No, he's smart enough to do them like that, so yeah.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker
I'm
room,
I not the ultimate
it seemed to
detective.
rile
Oh,
you.
actually, I guess I can't really be the ultimate detective when Kyoko's, like, she figures out everything like 10 times faster than me.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
No, yeah, that's true.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me. It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as...
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Oh, he did that for fun.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
And canon that he doesn't cuss.
Effing?
Well,
And canon he doesn't cuss.
Shut the F up. Okay, how about that? How about that? I find it hard.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think
I actually had no idea how
Seriously
we're
gonna
gonna
keep
figure that out.
going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Hero, where have you been the past like 5 minutes,
No,
buddy?
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
True.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true.
That sucks.
Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Hello?
Hello? Weird.
Hello?
No, my internet.
That about?
My internet just dropped. I'm sorry. Can you
Oh.
still see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Anyway, let's discuss.
That's very...
Our lives are all on...
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide?
I mean,
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Yeah,
Perhaps
true.
someone saw the victim at some point. Even that
Oh my
would
God.
be enough for now.
what the fuck happened to this cookie?
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim?
They're good.
The killer. And only the killer.
I think they're
It's not
better
like
like
they're
that.
just gonna turn themselves in.
Oh, no, thank you.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, well, no worries.
No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the killer, and only the killer.
Damn, that's you
You're
go.
just gonna
Yeah, I
turn
just
themselves
realized
in.
that, but I shot it.
Game over, man.
It's
Game
fine.
over.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer, and only the killer.
No, what's wrong? I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Damn.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Ooh. Okay.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we...
But knowing what we know, I can't even get...
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for it.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Why? You want to track down some fingerprint?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Why are you making everyone wait?
Because Kyoko is just... I don't know. Actually, why does she make everyone wait? She could end the trial in like so quickly.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
This is a long one. Look how many things are to go through. Oh
That
my god.
tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
What's that got to do with
I don't
him?
even have a tracksuit.
Yeah, I can tell.
Exercising sucks.
Yeah, I can tell.
I
Trust
have
me,
a
buddy.
white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit
I don't know what to
is?
shoot.
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
His tracksuit was black. And she said that the blue suit was sticking out.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, it wasn't blue. It wasn't blue. It was black, wasn't it?
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Was it?
I have
Was
a
it
white
black?
tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse.
I actually don't remember.
I thought so.
Did
I
any of
thought it
that
was blue.
really
It looked
help
blue.
us get any closer to figuring out?
Oh, then maybe it was blue, but is he black?
No way.
I don't know. I
Not
got
a chance.
5 lives. I guess I could.
You heard him, right?
It's either the tracksuit is blue or the...
How did he know it was blue?
On his way
How
to
did he
go
know it was blue?
exercise. So next we have to ask,
How did Mondo know his
why did he
tracksuit was
choose
blue?
the specific tracksuit that he did?
Because no one ever
What do you
said
mean,
that.
the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked
Yeah,
that tracksuit
that's crazy.
because
Alright.
it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's right, but how the fuck did you know that?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jackets, so why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only
Cherry?
possibility.
Don't insult my film.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony... When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
I'll give it to Mondo. I'll give it to Mondo that he actually had a... He covered his tracks really good. Like, he did real good on this one.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Actually, I don't know. The way you talk?
There was a certain turning point that maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch!
You're No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
Alright. Look, I think we can now decide, give Mondo the worst entire torture of the entire game. Have bro feel the maximum amount of pain right now, because he killed my femboy. I don't care. Okay, pal, you're gonna get the worst
I didn't
pain.
kill anyone!
Nah,
You've
you're...
been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like...
Yeah!
Yes,
You
are.
would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Taka, look. I know you love your mans, okay? I know y'all got freaky and steamy up in that sauna, okay? But he killed my femboy. Alright, so if you can't, if I can't have my mans, you can't have your mans, okay? How about that?
That's true. My reasoning
Kill
on
him.
that
Kill him
is
now.
pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Hurry up.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Bro.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist.
What do you have there?
What is that?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It must be Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene
Yeah,
of
it's
the
not
crime,
in the.
right?
It's not in the.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence
That's wrong.
after the murder.
You can't break that.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
An awful lot, like maybe machine gun fire?
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the
bullets
handbook is
or
supposed to
something.
never break, and two of them broke in quick
I actually don't know,
succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't then allow me to make a special announcement? The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah,
Cause I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
And who goes in the sauna?
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
What?
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Bro, nobody cares about being in a sauna.
I learned one new fact today.
Bro.
That is a mere anyway, if you
Yeah,
found
literally
the
anyway.
victim's
What are we
handbook
talking
in
about
the
right now?
sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Wait, why would you want to break Leon's handbook? Unless maybe the heat. How did Leon's handbook
Meaning
break?
the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but
Maybe
who
they
would have done
tested
something
their
like that?
theory on Leon's handbook. That's what I'm thinking happened or something.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their... Here's my answer.
Mondo.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Look, I get y'all in love, bro. Calm down.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never... I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual
No, this
solid
guy's
proof.
so balls deep in him right now. What? What could I have possibly found out? One sec!
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, talking to Daddy. I'm still watching this.
No, good.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
No, that's wrong! Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually worked. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is
Yo,
prohibited?
are you stupid? Are you actually stupid?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your
Yes, I
hand.
know,
It's
we
kind
talked
of
about
a
that.
gray area, I admit. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not to violate.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a... What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is...
Okay, then why don't we look back on that way? Everything will become clear.
Oh yeah, wait, it's gonna make me do the climb it, yeah. What is that? What is that? Wait, hold on, that's... It would've saw... How do I go to the next one? There we go. What the hell is that? I'm like, hello, hello. I'm so lost. actually really difficult, though.
Here's exactly
I don't
what
think-
happened.
I don't even think this is correct at
First,
all.
let's take a look back to last night. At the time, she was a... That something was a... With bag in hand, Chihiro... She made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl...
Shit, I don't know. What? What's the answer? It's not the key card. This one? What the fuck?
The killer is... you! With bag in hand, she made her way, but how could the victim? Simple, which is why he was... Once inside, he met... It seems likely that the killer grabbed...
But why? Why did Mondo
And
kill
attacked
Chihiro? I
him.
don't get it.
And that's where the bloodstains on... It was likely in... Which is why the then removed...
Not that. The dumbbell?
The killer is... you! Which is then...
What is it? What? Oh, wait. It's this.
Here's exactly
I don't
what
know. I
happened.
don't have any lives left.
Which is why then remove... And finally care a girl's hand, but this alone doesn't... After all, using one of those... And that's exactly what the carpet and the poster they changed the layout of the boys and girls locked. That could have been the... Byakuya discovered the body and decided... So, after he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he used the cord to string up Chihiro. Then, using the victim's own blood, he wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Bro, I'm gonna lose. I'm actually gonna lose. Could this be this? I don't know how many options I have left. Okay, these are the only other two options, but the dumbbell wouldn't make any sense. Because he has the key card, he throws it into the sauna.
Here's exactly what happened.
I just lost. Wait, oh, I lost.
Is this really?
Oh my god, we get to see us dolls die. Wait, oh, never mind.
I refuse to give up yet.
Do I get one more chance to do everything? Do I have to do the entire trial over again or something? No, okay, we're good. God damn it, I don't want to do this part again. Okay, we know this part. It was a duffel bag. Then... No, not the girls' locker room. What? What the fuck? Hello?
The killer is you! First, last night at the time, that with that she made it how which is once inside. It seems and attack, and that's it was, which is why then. And final agree with this. After all, using and that with the carpet, they changed the that Byakuya. So he went. He used the. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly. He wanted to create the. And around the same time that the killer, having already there, they. And just as the killer expected, somehow, and the reason they knew that is, and that's how it all played. Isn't that right?
Let's go.
Wait! No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence?
I just gave it all.
You need evidence! You need proof!
But he... I mean, defend your man, Sai. You do that all you want.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
He knew the tracksuit. Oh yeah, just have him show the handbook. Oh yeah, I have to like deflect all his stuff.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! You're corrupt!
How long is this time gonna go through?
Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong!
I'm so confused on how to play this, I already forgot. I actually don't know how to play this. I don't know how to play this. I don't understand.
I refuse to give up yet!
I don't understand how to actually play the game though, that's not the point.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it! If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Ooh, Taka not gonna like that. Taka like, my boyfriend! My boyfriend! No! I know, I did C. Yeah, C. Oh my god, that's terrible. Hey, I actually didn't do that bad though. I got A on the rest.
Bro? Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding time for the moment we've all been. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What? Unbelievable.
Sorry.
What is this?
Oh no, I feel bad. It's like me losing my femboy.
Now then. Actually... Ha!
Alright. I don't know. Hero. Yeah. Like a string.
Wait.
Oh, it's a hero.
Hey, What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Bro became a femboy because he was tired of the sexist comments. That's so real.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
This makes me hate Mondo so incredibly much, it's actually insane.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because...
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill him?
I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well then what was, yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
Oh, what? Yeah. He killed his brother. Wait, he's always talking about his brother though. How his brother's like the one who taught him everything. He killed him?
I just...
Look how long his hair is, dude. That's so crazy.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, I guess he didn't kill his brother though, the way that he didn't kill his brother, he just happened to die at the same time. Damn. I love how it's like he's actually a man, or they're actually a serial killer, or they killed their own brother, and then mine was like I wet the bed. Like, bro, are you serious? That actually, I guess that just kind of shows how ordinary my character is. He is just kind of a dude. He's just a random dude.
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
Alright.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What? What?
Interesting.
No!
You're really strong.
Damn you!
I just...
No, this is so sad.
Yeah,
He's
that's
being
right.
so nice. He's literally being the best. Why would you kill him?
You son of a bitch!
And then he killed him. Damn. Mondo, you a bitch. Get the hell out of here. I'm sorry, Taka. I'm sorry, Taka. Look, he a bitch. He's gonna die.
I killed.
Yeah, I get it. Get on the execution. Make it really painful. Thank you. Make it as horrible as possible. Actually, kill him the same way his brother died. That'd be pretty cool.
Yep.
Yep. Time to punish.
It can't be.
Well.
Ridiculous.
Now then, let's get...
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made.
Damn. Yeah, about time. Bye, Mondo. Yeah, freak out of here. I don't care. I don't care about this guy no more at all. Like, I cared about him a little bit. Nah, I hate him. I hate his guts. He's my least favorite character. I actually might prefer Toko over him now a little bit. Oh, snap. What's this? Wait, how's he gonna die? Monokuma has the same haircut. Wait, that's kind of funny. What is that? What is that? What? Is he gonna kill someone? Is he getting electrocuted? Oh my god, he is. He's getting electrocuted and like burned and going all fast. Where'd he go? How did that even happen? How does that even make any? That makes no logical sense. Everyone in the background is actually, bro, it's poor dog. Did they just use the same scream twice?
What is this?
Naturally.
Hey. However,
What?
Interesting. Was in the library.
Honestly.
Ignore the right time rule too. I think a lot of people are trying to ignore the nighttime rule, guys. It's a little unsafe over here.
There is nothing to be done.
Care. Please continue. Spot a mono coming out of the girl's locker room. After he had gone, I looked inside and saw the doors. What? Bro, you know who killed him and you had us doing all of them.
Well...
We need the culprit from the very beginning.
That's right.
Could that have been ended? How boring would that have been? I guess, yeah, true. Little helping hand. That'll liven things up.
I see.
But
I really choose before I reach that point. Working my uncle with someone who never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Look, I know that you're like, I know who the culprit was the whole time. You know what I mean? But why would they believe you if you were just like, actually, I saw Mondo do it. Yeah, he came out right where the body was. I saw Mondo kill him. Nobody's just gonna immediately believe you, pal. You're gonna be cooked either way.
Interesting.
You become black. Once I do decide to become Blackened. Alright, so he planning on it. Alright.
Correct.
So that was your reason.
Indeed.
Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's
Oh,
this?
You.
each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? This is punishment, it's despair, it's not just for you. Punishment at least you as a gift to mankind myself.
What?
Myself. I'm not over exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Huh?
Me?
What the heck? Me. Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting.
Sort of terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a coward criminal like you. You're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you.
In the name of my
Take over
family.
the family, which is ridiculous for them.
You're getting all riled up. Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things work. After all, that's what everyone... As long as you don't want to know my My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
There goes all them. We're down to 10 people. Yo, I got this jacket. Yes, I want to save the data.
I know
Hello?
I shouldn't cry,
Hello?
but I've had enough. I can't take it and getting out of here. I
Okay, can we
can't let
skip-
myself think
can we
about
skip
if
past
I
all
keep
this?
thinking like that.
Question mark? She gonna kill herself? Donuts. Alright. Alright, you do that then.
Okay.
Is this what her room looks like? Dang. A mess. Kind of. Am I playing as her now? Or. Wait, I'm so confused. Is she gonna die?
Huh?
The bathhouse? Why is it so pixelated, by the way? What the frick is happening? What the fuck is that? What the hell is happening right now? I'm so lost.
Oh.
So then,
How about that?
Well.
Alright, I'm done playing the game. How do I go back to the main menu? I don't know how to do that.